Hey, what's up? This is Scott with Level Up Tuts, and today we're going to continue where we left off, and we're going to create our first Android app, and it's going to be Hello World. But like I said, it sort of does it for you. So we're going to go through the steps on how you can create a new Android application with the SDK that we have downloaded and set up. Okay, well, let's get started. So what you can do is you can click this Build Your First App, and if you're new to Android, you can follow this and learn the fundamentals of the APIs for creating an interface that responds to input. You can design your app, you can test your app, but really we're just going to start a new app, and we're going to do File, New Android Project. Okay, so File, New Android Application Project, and click Go. And now it's going to ask for my application name, and we're just going to call this Level Up Tuts. And you can see it's done some stuff for you here. It gives you a product name that's actually with no spaces, and it's giving you a package name as well. And this package name is sort of like, it's going to be sort of your company, and keep in mind this package name is going to be unique to your application. So they always start off with com and then dot, and then this can be like, let's say we're leveluptuts.com, and we would want this to be our signature package, whatever, that all of our packages are going to have. So if we had a whole series of apps made by Level Up Tuts, this com would be then dot level up, let's just say, and then this particular app is named Level Up Tuts. So this is com and then dot what your development name is going to be, and then your actual application name. So here, this minimum required SDK is set to 2.2 Froyo, and nowadays I feel like, and I don't have official statistics on this, but definitely most people are on Froyo or up, so you can say that the minimum required SDK is going to be Froyo, and you don't really have to worry about supporting Eclair anymore, Donut or Cupcake or any of those. And, I personally would really like to see phone manufacturers really step up their game and upgrading their phones to the latest operating system possible, because Jelly Bean 4.2 is awesome. So you can even start with your target SDK as the latest, compile with the latest, sure, and then the theme, there's Holo Light, Dark, or Light with a dark action bar. This is all great stuff because in the past, Android, these tools haven't given you any of these options. In fact, you had to fill out your project name, your package name yourself. It didn't do it for you, and you didn't get to choose a theme to start off with, certainly. So this is all really nice. Next, and create a custom launcher icon. We're going to be creating our own launcher icon, but we'll just have it create a custom launcher icon at the beginning so you can see how that works. And create an activity, yes. No, this project is not a library. We'll be going over what that means in ways down the road. And create a project in this workspace. Yes, it's putting it in its folder, Level Up Tuts. Actually, I see I might have capitalized that P. I'm going to go back. Yeah, I did that. Oops. No wonder that's so funky. Okay, next. And working sets, add project to working set. This is not a part of our working set. So again, we're just going to ignore this until we're ready to get to that. So let's click next. And now it's going to ask us for our custom icon. So here's the icon they give you to start. And you can browse if you already have an icon prepared. But really, we're going to be creating one at some point, and we'll actually be replacing the one that's here. So let's just choose one. Actually, I take that back. Let's just have it be this image that it comes with, but you can see you can pick some clip art. If we click choose here, it gives you some options. Actually sort of like this guy better than the 3D one anyways. And then text, you can add some text if you want, but I'm not going to worry about this too much. Let's pick the purple, Level Up Tuts purple, and not too much other than that. Maybe, oh, I take it back. I keep on adding to this. I'm going to pick the blue as a background color. This just to give it a little bit of Level Up Tuts look to it. But other than that, nothing crazy. Okay? As you can see, this is a nice way to build a really quick icon if you can't, navigate Photoshop or create one yourself. So let's go to next. And it gives you some activities to start with. You can choose a blank activity, a full screen activity, a login activity, a master detail flow, and you could read about what these are. 2 columns on tablets, 1 column on smaller screens, master fragment, detail fragment, 2 activities. We're going to get over all this stuff in a second, so we might as well just create a blank activity. And we'll click next. And we're not going to want a navigation because you can see you actually need a higher minimum SDK, and I don't really feel like going and changing that now. We're going to get into those in later tutorials as well. So we're just going to leave this navigation type as none. Main activity, activity main are fine, and let's click finish, and it's going to create our app for us. And now you can see in our folder, it's created a folder Level Up Tuts with our Android manifest, our bin, our resources file. You can see this is where our icon launcher has ended up. So take some time to go through this file structure and just look at it. See what's there, and you don't have to know what any of this means at this point, but it's nice to just be familiar with how this directory is looking. So I'm going to close out of this, and now that I've closed out of that, here is our app. In fact, if I take this up here, you can see a preview of it right here, and it even has a hello world already centered for us. So as you can see, here is our first app. It's up and running. It says hello world. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to set up an Android virtual device, and we're going to be running this on an Android virtual device, and you'll get to see how that works and test your apps in a real Android phone environment. As always, this is Scott with Level Up Tuts. If you have any questions, please hit us up in the comments. Hit us up at Twitter at Level Up Tuts. Let us know what you're thinking. We want to hear from you, and thanks for watching. Bye.